holds a precious, almost vague place in my heart. Do I know much about it? Maybe not, but that doesn't stop me from holding it very dear. Yes, bats, rackets, and all those balls. There really is something for everyone when it comes to the proud tradition of sports in 2 Point County.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. It's Harrison Wolf going through the county sock drawer on 2 Point Radio. I just had a very big sleep, so it's going to be a lively one.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. Students should pretend that they're listening. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. Hard work may or may not pay off.
Live music is like fresh fruit and vegetables, man. It's better than the stuff in a can, and when the opportunity presents itself, you gotta cram as much of it in you as possible. That's just sensible, healthy living. You can't have too much of a good thing. That's why they call it a good thing. When I was young, I used to stand right next to the speakers and drink it in until I couldn't hear a thing. That's how I knew I was full.
Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
Did you see those student protests at Mitten University the other day? It's all a little peaceful for my liking. Sure, I can respect the vibe, but sometimes you gotta ruffle some feathers. When I was at school, they took away mashed potato Tuesdays, so a few of us got into the school mascot's coop, and boy, did we ruffle that chicken. It was all friendly, of course, but they knew we meant business. Just some food for thought, my student comrades. Go get your mashed potatoes.
Skills are non-transferable. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means.
New from Smell My Cash. Being a student is hard enough. The least we could do is give you loads of money. Smell My Cash for students. Sure, you have to pay it back, but that's future you's problem.
Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Stupid questions will make you look stupid. students for money wangling. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it.
How's it going? You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the most popular station in the greater 2 Point County area. Nice. We're serving more great radio with a side of insidious advertising right after this.
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Students are reminded to set reminders. Plagiarism is not a belief system. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once.
As longtime listeners will know, I have a wide range of hobbies and interests, but jogging isn't one of them. I mean, think about it. Going around and around a track or a park in an endless, exhausting loop to feel satisfaction? If you ask me, it's just another trick that big business uses to train our brains into total subordination. I'm sitting down, man. There's no moving me.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
Bungle gets a lot of praise in the press. I just don't think it's healthy for anything, to get talked about in such a positive light. It makes my eyebrows uncomfortable. Sure, they've been responsible for a lot of so-called technological advances, and some of you might love your automatic toilet paper dispensers, but I was doing just fine on the toilet. Thank you very much.
Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. stay hydrated.
Alright, I am out of here. I hope you all have a righteous rest of your day and that the constant fear of alien abduction, natural disaster, and revolutionary upheaval doesn't stop you from having a fine and restful evening. Hopefully there's a next time.
Education is non-refundable. Administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Plagiarism is not a belief system. questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
Hi, hello, yes, I'm Maggie Watmore, doing my best on campus radio. We've got a big show for you today, but I'm trying not to think about it. No, only joking, of course. This is really fun. Let's have some music, shall we?
Hard work may or may not pay off. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
Now over to Hugh, and something about a hose.
Yes, that's right. Students were protesting a sudden spike in milkshake prices. I'm told that proceedings were fairly peaceful until a rogue beach ball struck an attendant on the arm. Things got a little tasty, and a garden hose was even used on one student who described himself as fine, just a bit wet. I'll be here bringing you the updates as the story develops. Back to you.
Failing students might want to try something else. We've just completed a marketing project. Nicely done.
And now, Wanda, with an update on the latest campus fashion trends. Anyone who's someone is wearing their shoelaces untied. This trend is here to stay. Oh, there really is something about seeing all those laces dancing in the wind. Yes, we may have seen a fairly drastic uptake in people falling down, but this is the price you pay for fashion.
Janitor needed in library. We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Staff are reminded to be inspirational. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. places at once. Just got bigger, not necessarily better. Questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the place your ears call home. We've got a barnstorming show for you today, but before we kick down the door and go straight for the valuables, soak in some sonic excellence. Play that track and we'll be right back.
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Students are reminded to find themselves. Now taking students for general knowledge. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
In the news today, I seem to have sat on something sharp. We're not sure exactly what it is or what the consequences might be, but we'll update you as soon as we know more. Can you see it? Look at that. Is it in me? Tell me it's not in me.
The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. biased announcement, not a real announcement.
Wouldn't you know, I'd sat at a sprig of holly from yesterday's lunch. That's the risk you run when adding a little pizzazz to your meal. But that won't stop me. It's not the first piece of holly I've sat on, and it certainly won't be the last.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. Hard work may or may not pay off.
New to the Crumley student range. Fish in a box. We at Crumley have been serving fish to 2 Point County for over 10 years. It's a proud tradition, and now it's a tradition in a box. Easy to cook. Tasty to eat. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely in a box. Just like Mama used to make.
Intruders on campus. You know what to do. is not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Two-Point Radio, the station that puts the stabilizers on the bike of your day. It's Ricky Hawthorne. The time is... Anyone got the time? No? They told me I'd regret putting sundials in the booth. There aren't even any windows, they said. Oh, how we laughed. More timeless radio after this silky little number.
Students are asked not to ask questions. Sorry to the students with the faulty class. Your problem is being discussed. Congratulations! Research project complete. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. students are reminded to have the time of their lives. End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying.
Chef Ricky here, bringing you a morsel of the day. We all like a boiled egg, but wouldn't you love one on the go? Just imagine, you're stuck in traffic and bang! A boiled egg just for you. You see, eggs have a casing or shell that's perfect for keeping.